now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
All right. We back with some of this BRICC Baby and WACK100 content. We spoke on BRICC Baby a couple of days ago. Probably was yesterday. You know, time going by so fast, I don't keep up with the time. But WACK100 finally came back with his response to BRICC Baby. BRICC Baby asking him for the paperwork. BRICC Baby had a few things to say about WACK100. WACK100 came back and he said some stuff about BRICC Baby and read some of BRICC Baby's transcripts, I guess some of the recorded phone calls that the feds had on BRICC. So we're gonna get to this content right here. This is WACK100 and BRICC Baby, and hopefully this is the last time that we got to do a reaction on these two. Man, it's getting old. It's getting old, and it's starting to sound like a broken record every day, every week, every month, and for the last few years we've been going back and forth with the same stuff. It seems like there's no growth on the West Coast when it comes to good content, as far as doing something where we getting 1 million views on one video. We need to do like DJ Academics, how they chat. All them dudes on the East Coast, man, they doing numbers out of this world. The dudes on the East Coast are definitely setting the tone when it comes to this internet content space. They killing it. Us on the West Coast, we barely doing 50,000 views of video. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. It's because I'm pretty sure they picking up on what's going on. Like we all covering the same content is recycled over and over and over again, and it's starting to be not exciting for the viewers. The viewers want to see what they known to see on the West Coast, and on the West Coast it always been partying, it always been fun, and it always been some gangster activity out here, and this is what kept us going for quite some time, even in this hip-hop game, man. In this hip-hop game, that's what been keeping us afloat in this industry, man. So anyway, we're gonna get to this content and let y'all check out what WACK100 got to say, and this one is titled "The Rat BRICC Baby Exposed You Wasn't Around Your 15 Generation Member, 21 Months No Court Date." So we're gonna check this out and see what he got to say. We're gonna let you guys interact in the comment section and get y'all thoughts like we always do. I see all y'all comments, man. We almost at 70,000 subscribers, man. I want all of y'all to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all that stop by every single day and check out the rock. I really appreciate it, man. So let's get to this content and see what WACK have to say. Let's go. All right, let's go over and see what the old man is talking about. Let's go.
He's steadily woofing. The crazy part about it is, all you guys watched me for a couple years accused BRICC Baby of being caught with a assault rifle on June 23rd, 2023. All you guys heard BRICC Baby deny it, even to a point where I had him crying on No Jumper. Remember, he was sitting on the couch, sniveling and crying, talking about he gonna put Kill Squad in the streets and all this old crazy stuff. And I don't know how WACK, the thing was, he didn't know how WACK knew. He didn't know because by the time he got to the substation and called, people telling him WACK is on Clubhouse, saying you got caught with a K.
For y'all that don't know what a K is, that's an AK-47. There was claims of him getting caught with that, which we have seen already. Have been proven fact that he got caught with these weapons and ammunition. Now, I don't know why he didn't get charged with it, but now as we see today what's going on, they probably just say, you know what, let's let him back to the streets. I know how they do it. Let them back to the streets. We need more than this. We've been watching him for quite some time. They probably told the police department, let him go. We got to tell on him. We need him to take us to where everything else at. Not saying that he did any telling, but that's how they watch you and they catch you up like that. So let's get back to this.
This is what he's saying. So in his head, he like, how WACK know about what just happened? I used to always tell him, yo, BRICC, your girl like a lot of Paru up in her. She know. She like that rolling neighborhood 20s up in her too.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. That's below the belt right there, man. Now, we all just said, I said a few jokes. Only thing, I keep it 100. I say things like, when you go to jail and you got some time to do, it's a proven fact that them women won't stay down. I have seen a lot, but they won't stay down. And if you really think about it, they life shouldn't stop because you want to go out here and commit crime and act a fool. They still got to live their life too. You got some that stay down and stay solid, and you got some that get on. But that was one below the belt right there.
Ooh, she know. But nevertheless, BRICC, I called out the date, the year, and you denied it. See, one thing about WACK, I don't make accusations without the documentation. And a lot of y'all say things and it...
Wait a minute, hold the hell. Wait a minute, man. Hold up, man. Wait a minute, we got to put the fun up in it, man. Now, this is when you know you get some money. Whenever you can come on camera like that with that half a haircut like that, man, that's when you know you got a bankroll, man. He got some money, so I don't think he's bro. I think it's some money somewhere. Look at that haircut, man. The whole rough of that is gone for real, man.
Lets us know, us older cats that been around, who never heard of you dudes, never knew who you guys were. You guys were never part of the conversation. When we was out here kicking in doors and opening doors and really conducting real business, y'all wasn't part of the conversation. A lot of y'all come in way later after you got to know somebody way later, and then you try to tie yourself into them like you was there the whole time. No, I've never heard of a BRICC baby. The only, the other name we heard is the boy that unalived Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, and he's, you know, we know who that is, man, and there's a lot of people upset about him, man. I really hate that, man. I really hate that Nip went out like that, man. Nip, I honestly could say that, man, he was one of the dudes, man, that was literally bringing people together out here in LA. We seen, like I said in the last video, we seen him with Bloods, we seen him with Power Rules, we seen him with Chris. He was bringing everybody together. I just seen today, man, not to cut this off right here. Let me see if I could go find it. This right here is crazy, man. Rest in peace to the young rapper out of LA, man. What's his YC80 Bands, man. I used to DM him a lot, man. He wanted me to show him how to do this internet stuff with his music, man. It's sad that how he went out, man. That's crazy. So let me see real quick, man. This is what I seen today. Los Angeles leads California in homicides this year. 213 lives have been lost so far. Man, that is sad, man. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves, man. Let's get back to this though.
We knew who he was. We seen him around. We knew who he was. But we never heard of you. Why? Even Lush, when I got at Lush, I said, Lush, you don't know BRICC Baby from the LA streets. You know BRICC Baby from Atlanta. From Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a few documents that I got that I may not want to show on this go-round. Because it's about your family. Yeah, BRICC, your family's in heavy law enforcement. You got a stepdaddy or a granddaddy or something that's high ranking to LAPD, sheriffs and all that.
Wow.
So, you know, it's a lot of things we're gonna cover. You lied to Adam. You told Adam you needed bail. The federal documents say you didn't have a bail. They let you out. They let you go. See, BRICC, today, we're gonna go over the little content you ran on me. And then I'm gonna dissect everything. See, everything you wanna accuse me of verbally, I'm gonna show the actual paperwork on you physically. We're gonna touch on a few things. You mentioned Stutterbox. You mentioned Stutterbox's car being shot up, one of his Phantoms. You mentioned that I had a conspiracy to commit murder charge for that, for his car being shot up. This was what you're saying. BRICC, You like 37. You was probably 17 years old when Stutterbox car got shot up. That happened in 2005. Brick. Now, I tell y'all, a lot of these people call themselves gang members was never around when the gang banging and when the real politics was going on in these LA streets on the build of what it is today. They wasn't around when we would.
A lot of these dudes wasn't around. Yo, he was 17, man, 17. That's when you really out there chatting the streets. But a lot of these dudes is young. These dudes is really, really young. Wasn't none of them around in 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Some of these dudes was born, half of them was born in the late 90s, early 2000s. If you was born in 2000, you 25 now. So, of course, a lot of these dudes wasn't around, and that's why a lot of these dudes are so, it's all this stuff is new to them. A lot of this street stuff is fresh to them. They turned up because they missed it. If you've been around back then and seen it since the 80s, then you already know what's going to come from all this stuff, man. Exactly where he at right now in the jailhouse, it's like a lot of these older dudes, all you got to do is just watch them. A lot of the older dudes, they ain't doing nothing. A lot of old dudes is sitting back, and half of them not saying nothing because they don't want to be in the mix. They looking like, man, they gonna learn their lesson. But that right there is why we have a lot going on, because a lot of older dudes in today's time is really not speaking up and telling their young homies the real, man. Let's get back to this.
Creating the Nipsey Hustles. They wasn't around. You can't go back and hear their name on a rap song. You can't go back and see them in a video. You can't go back to no blog on YouTube and see anybody remotely talking about these dudes. Brick Baby, for one, when we do the research on you, Brick Baby, you was claiming another hood, Harlem 30 Crib. That's not an NAC neighborhood. They ain't fall up under the the neighborhood thing. They tell you they the original Crips. And then I guess you start hanging around the 6-0s. You end up getting shot because you walking down the street not knowing what's going on, lame to the game, and then you run to Atlanta. You don't do what a loca do. Stay here and handle your wax. This is why it ain't never been a retaliation for you get.
All right, man. He said what a loca do. This gonna trip y'all out, man. A lot of people gonna say, no, it ain't. Do y'all know that the Bloods used to represent the word loke? Why y'all think when y'all disrespect it was super loked out blood? Now, if you take those initials and break them down, then you'll be like, oh, that's how they got that word, because they was lokes before. They say they was lokes before a lot of Rips was saying loke. Let's get back to this.
Bust on why you wasn't nobody over there. 2, you ran to Atlanta. Everybody. I said, Lush, stop fronting like you heard a brick in these LA streets. Nah. He said, nah, Wack, you right. I heard a brick in Atlanta. Lil Woody said, yeah, Brick lived across the street from my grandmama or my auntie. Brick, let's knock it off, bro. You ain't that. You ain't all this squabbling up. We don't know nothing about that. All the homies tell me about you in the bounty was he knew how to keep his mouth shut. You told on yourself when you so-called exposing Crip Mac, talking about, nigga, you got ran when we was in the county together.
Man, free Crip Mac. I got some good, I ain't gonna even spoil. I got some good news with Crip Mac, man. A lot of people was excited when me and Crip Mac was getting into it, because they seen that me and Crip Mac was doing them skits, man. Me and Crip Mac was doing them skits and doing all this content stuff before a lot of these people jumped into that space and wanted to work with Crip Mac. A lot of people didn't even want to work with Crip Mac. I was one of the first ones who said, you know what, let's get it cracking. Let's get this stuff cracking, and he will be home soon. And man, if we could bring some of that stuff back, cool. But if we can't, he still got my service. If anything that he need, I have a little couple of viewers and subscribers now. So if he need to use any of this stuff to get his stuff back going, he definitely got Rick Rock. But anyway, man, y'all can go over here to WACK100 page, man, and check out the rest of this content. There's a lot of content. Him and BRICC Baby going back and forth. This is the 100 show. Y'all can go over there and check the rest of that out and give y'all input. What y'all think in the comment section about all this? Like I say, man, I can't wait for the West, man, for us to get back to the fun, to what we known to do. Low ride, all the good stuff that we known to do. We got so much talent out here, and it's just crazy to see that our presence online is not like the guys on the East Coast, how they over there dominating this space when it comes to the internet, YouTube, streaming, Kick. What's the other one, man? Y'all leave in the comment. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but they dominating all this stuff, man. I'm talking about numbers is through the roof. But us over here, we can't get along. We go at each other. We won't help each other. And a lot of times, that's why you see our numbers are down over here. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. Y'all go over there and watch the rest of this stuff. And yo, yeah, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.